I'm Mir.
I'm Sophie.
Season 1 finale, House of Dragons, y'all.
Let's see how the tables turn.
Guys, we started this. When did we start Game of Thrones? We're about to take a break. Like,
Yeah.
This is the last episode of any any Game of Thrones House of Dragons they were dropping, all the way up until House of Dragons season 2, which we definitely will see y'all on. So make sure you put on your notification bell, whatever it's called. Anyway, smash the like button for this video, guys, like y'all usually do. We appreciate all the support. Tell them about the new
So guys, I know if you look in our description for our Patreon, there's been a little adjustments. If you're interested, don't forget to go check it out and see which one you want to subscribe to. I mean, it's new for me too, so I don't have.
Yeah, I know we're getting.
Yeah, I don't have the whole memo down pack yet, but
yes,
I will say still go check it out. And let's get right into it.
Is this Dragonstone?
But that looked like when there was.
Oh, that's definitely Jesus. No, that's Luke. That's Luke.
She pregnant again?
We knew that.
Oh yeah, you know what? You're
we knew
right.
That.
I don't want Driftmark. It should have passed on to Sir Vaymond.
Oh wow.
In time, I came to understand I had to earn my inheritance.
Not like you.
In what way, sweet boy?
Not so... perfect.
Oh boy. Oh, Luke.
It's okay, my son.
It's okay. You'll soon understand.
My father looked after me and helped to prepare me for my duties. Your mother will do the same for you.
Bro, like, she's just such a better mom than Alicent. I don't care what y'all say.
Okay, let's not comment on the parenting.
She is, though.
Princess Rhaenys, might we hope for news of Lord Corlys's recovery?
Viserys is dead.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, I forgot.
Right.
Oh my gosh, I forgot.
Yeah, you know, a part of me was kind of like, dang, she don't even know her dad is dead yet.
There is more. Aegon has been crowned as his successor.
Yeah. This is a lot.
Okay, like, she pregnant,
Right.
like, this
They
is
stressing her out.
Yeah, this is a lot. Oh, this is a lot, y'all.
Oh man, Rhaenyra cannot take all of this in.
A war is like to be fought over this treachery, to be sure. But that war is not mine to begin.
Okay, I feel it. I get it though. I was saying it makes sense. Cause in the moment too, I was kind of like, dang, why didn't she get rid of Alicent and them? But she right, like, that's not really her position to do that. And why would she do that without, you know, them knowing?
And of course, this is happening to Rhaenyra as soon as she gets this news.
Oh wow.
Baby's coming.
Yeah, they always stressing my girl out.
Literally.
You know, I was gonna mention that too. She did not seem like she was like completely 9 months.
Oh, get off! Get off! Get off! Ow! Ow! Ow!
Dang.
What?
Yeah, too much is going on.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Wow.
Going
Definitely, you can see the vision that they had
Right, the
with it
tension.
building up now. Finally,
What is to be done about it?
Nothing yet.
And where is Daemon?
I don't know. Gone to madness. Gone to plot his war.
Leave Daemon with me.
Jace. Jacaerys!
leave Daemon with me.
I mean, he's probably gonna go fight with him.
Whatever claim remains to me, you are now its heir. Naught is to be done but by my command.
I was wondering, like, is it because she was stressing out in the moment this is happening? Because
Yeah,
her
probably.
baby's not even due yet.
Probably, yeah.
It's good you're here, young prince. You're needed to patrol the skies on Virmax.
Did you hear what I said?
Oh, so confusing.
Right.
So conflicting.
A part of me feel like, why would Daemon just stand still and not do anything?
That's why it's so conflicting, bro. I don't know.
It's like, can we really be mad, you know?
Do you recall who King Viserys named as his heir before his death?
Princess Rhaenyra.
I'm grateful for your long service to the crown.
Huh? What?
Well, I mean-
He's trying to show Jace true loyalty, so I guess we trying
Yeah,
to
but
see.
I think he's also trying to figure out maybe what happened.
I think he's just testing them out.
Swear anew your oath to Rhaenyra as your queen. To Prince Jacaerys as the heir to the Iron Throne. But if you choose treachery, if you swear fealty now only to later turn your cloaks, know that you will die. Screaming.
That's insane, because that's actually what
Yeah.
Rhaenyra is doing right now. House of Dragons has been doing this, cutting back and
Yeah.
forth between scenes like this.
Oh my.
Oh my gosh, the baby is freaking dead.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
Yo, this is like the most conflicting show I've ever watched in my life. Oh, bro, what in the heck? That was first off, that was such a strong move to even her being able to do that herself.
Yeah. Oh.
By the way,
It's like, that
But
makes
then-
me feel so uncomfortable.
but
right
then
now.
the fact that the baby clearly did not live is a sign for something.
Yeah.
That the line is probably falling or breaking. Signs of that, symbolism of that.
I mean, from where they was connecting her scene with Damon, Damon was talking about you have to pledge yourself to Queen Rhaenyra or you die. But as it was going, she was saying you're going to scream in agony and all that, and then Rhaenyra's screaming in agony.
Right.
And
And then
then-
she has a baby, which you can consider her line of succession dies.
Yeah.
I mean no harm, brothers.
Oh, this is the brother that didn't want to side with Otto.
I swear to ward the queen with all my strength.
Well, I don't know what crown. That's Viserys' crown, right?
I said, I think. I could be wrong.
Yeah, guys, let us know.
But like,
who-
where else would he get that crown from?
Right,
Why would he just be having a crown? You know.
Yeah, I mean, we know he was there. We definitely see the size. I don't know if it's gonna show us in this episode the clash, but we definitely are seeing the size now, even with them too.
Well, yeah.
Baylor and Rayla, we're seeing them. And Rhaenys, what you about to do?
I mean, of course she's on her side.
I mean, she said she's doing it for a house.
Yeah, but I feel like also what
Oh,
she's...
well, then her granddaughters are there, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right. Yeah, she is on her side. You're right.
This just lit up.
That's dope. That looks tough. Yo, like House of Dragons, everything just looks so much cooler.
They make it so like cinematic.
Queen of the Andals and the Rhoynar and the First Men. Lady of the Seven Kingdoms and protector of the realm.
So you have two people claiming the throne of the Seven Kingdoms.
Lord Grover is fickle and easily swayed. He will need to be convinced of the strength of our position, and that we will support him should it come to war.
I'm going to treat with him myself.
What of Storm's End and Winterfell?
There has never lived a Stark.
Please stop staring at each other like that. You're supposed to be on the same side.
The Velaryon fleet is in my husband's yoke. He decides where they sail.
We shall pray for both you and your husband's support, just as we prayed nightly for the Sea Snake's return to good health.
That was good. That was a good one.
Pray forgive my bluntness, Your Grace, but talk of men is moot. Your cause owns a power that has not been seen in this world since the days of old Valyria. Dragons.
Burn them. Same though.
No. We need a place to gather, a toehold, large enough to house a sizable host. Here at Harrenhal, we cut off the west.
You see what's happening, right? You see it, right?
Yeah.
I'm just making sure you see it. Damon is basically taking control.
Yeah.
I was waiting for it to be over, but you can just see the stairs.
I mean, he knows
and
more. He know more about that stuff, so
It's just
I don't think it's coming from a bad position. But I get what
not.
you're saying because she's queen,
Right.
so like she should be.
Is the whole theme of being a woman? Like, she's a woman. No one has ever seen that. Nobody's used to it. So of course Daemon, he's the guy. Let's see. Okay, showing some power, you know, showing a little power. Okay, I like it. Daemon likes it. He approves.
Cause what the God come say? What is it?
Acknowledge Aegon as king and swear obeisance before the Iron Throne. In exchange, His Grace will confirm your possession of Dragonstone. It will pass to your true-born son Jacaerys upon your death.
I wanted to pause it because first off, I guess he's trying to come to them with a proposition, but clearly they're not gonna agree.
Yeah.
And then second, I was gonna say, freaking Daemon, Rhaenyra, and Otto. Remember, they were all on this bridge before. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
But then Rhaenyra was younger. They was all younger.
Yeah.
I just thought that was funny because we seen when they were younger
how
they were acting and how they were kind of, Rhaenyra was kind of,
things never changed.
Things never changed, and war was always in the air.
Well, I think it was more about Otto always being on defense that she's going to be heir. He never wanted that to happen.
That too.
So
I would rather feed my sons to the dragons than have them carry shields and cups. For your drunken usurper cunt of a king.
He wears the conqueror's crown, wields the conqueror's sword, has the conqueror's name.
He needs to shut up.
I mean, is he wrong? Even though they even though they took advantage based on the system, is he wrong?
He is wrong. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about from his perspective.
He is still wrong.
I only regret that you and he were the last to see the truth of it.
You are no more hand than Aegon is king. Fucking traitor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's the second time that happened.
Yes.
3 times a charm.
And you could tell.
Get him out of here.
You could tell Otto's like dislikeness of her being the heir really showed in that statement he made.
Queen Alicent has not forgotten the love you once had for each other.
Oh my gosh, that's the page she ripped out.
Oh yeah.
When they were younger, and he's trying to use this against her.
But her and Alicent are not friends.
She can have her answer now, stuffed in her father's mouth along with his withered cock. Let's end this mama's farce.
Yeah, Daemon trying to get right.
Because listen, he just chatting right now.
No.
Yeah, everybody calm down. Everybody relax.
King's Landing will have my answer on the morrow.
Listen,
like they came up there with the whole proposition.
Look, I don't like war, but listen.
People don't like war, but people make the war. They made the war.
Both of them did.
No, they did not.
Yes, they did.
No, they did not.
Both sides made bad decisions.
Regardless, they were on the Otto and them is on the wrong end. What are you talking about?
I didn't say they weren't. Just said they made bad decisions.
Rhaenyra's decisions didn't affect anybody.
As queen, what is my true duty to the realm? Ensuring peace and unity, or that I sit the Iron Throne no matter the cost?
That's your father talking.
My father's dead, and he chose me as his successor.
Yeah, Daemon, not you. Daemon will load.
Dang.
Daemon.
They bring in. She said, would she rather be queen of the ashes and bone, or of peace? Sounds like what they was telling Daenerys, and Daemon is basically saying choose war.
And look at Rhaenys. You saw Rhaenys in the back smiling because she knows she likes Rhaenyra being the heir. She knows she does. Some about it she likes.
Because it's your duty as queen to crush rebellion.
You know my oath reaches beyond our personal ambitions. A song of ice and fire.
Man, they talking about Jon Snow. Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Sarah shared it with me when he named me heir.
Oh!
The freak?
My brother was a slave to his omens and portents. Anything to make his feckless reign appear to have purpose. Dreams didn't make us kings. Dragons did.
Damon. What is wrong with you? Why?
Are you surprised? I'm not.
I never told you. Does he?
I'm not surprised.
Wow, so Daemon clearly didn't know about the Song of Ice and Fire.
Exactly. I'm
Well,
not surprised.
he was never meant, but they said that's only meant for whoever's supposed to be heir.
Right.
Why you take it so personal though?
What you mean? Damon always been like that, and the fact that he didn't know. Oh crap! Look at Corlys. Wow, I'm happy.
There's the way like you went into it. I'm happy too, cause I thought she lost everybody.
I had no other place to turn. I'd lost everything.
We lost Corlys. We.
Yeah, he has an L perspective.
Yeah, he kind of does.
You can't just leave your wife and kids.
Yeah,
you gotta handle your emotions.
He definitely cares about his earnings. You know.
He stood before the king and denounced Laenor's sons as illegitimate.
Dang.
Daemon took his head for it.
Dang, bro. That's some crazy news.
Yeah.
Heedless ambition has always been a Velaryon weakness.
Yeah, and you have it.
Wow.
I reached too far. And for nothing. Our pursuit of the Iron Throne is at an end.
That's what happened when men don't listen to their woman. To a good woman.
That's why I like Corlys. Because at least he knows.
We will retire to high tide to be content with our grandchildren.
Jace, Luke, and Joff are claimants to the throne. Those boys will not be safe so long as Aegon is king.
Ooh.
Right.
Every man standing round the painted table urges her to plunge the realm into war. Rhaenyra is the only one who's demonstrated restraint.
Okay, right. Exactly. And that's why I said Rhaenys was smiling. Because she knows that Rhaenyra's... She feels like she's doing the right...
like her perspective and her decisions, yeah.
Corlys is an understanding guy, in my opinion. I think he should understand. You know, even though he wants to be content now, I think he's going to side with his wife.
Where is Daemon?
There were other concerns which demanded the prince's attention.
Yeah, he gotta talk to him about chopping his brother's head off.
Right. Right. Corlys been gone for a minute. But it's his own fault, so...
Both Arryn and Baratheon share blood with my house, but all of them swore oaths to me.
As did House Hightower, if I remember.
As did you, Lord Corlys.
Yeah, you did. He did.
Yeah.
Look behind you.
Our houses are bound by common blood and common cause. This Hightower treason cannot stand. You have the full support of our fleet and house.
I mean, duh.
And he called it your grace. See, that's why Corlys is on my list of people that I really mess with, bruh.
Listen, he realized what he sought after is going to come true. You might as well pipe down and just help.
The consequence of my near demise in the Stepstones is that we now control them.
Oh!
I took care to fully garrison the territory this time. A total blockade of the shipping lanes will be in place in days, if not already.
Oh my god, bro. He is tough. Because you would think he just wasted his time.
Right.
We must first secure the support of Winterfell, the Eyrie, and Storm's End.
I'll prepare the ravens, Your Grace.
We should bear those messages. Dragons can fly faster than ravens. And they're more convincing.
Ew, that was tough.
Yo, relax.
Yo, Jace know who he talking to. He know what he talking about.
I know, that's how she looking at him like that. Like,
that's what happens when you're a good mother.
First to the Eyrie to see my mother's cousin, the Lady Jane Arryn, and then to Winterfell to treat with Lord Cragan Stark for the...
The Starks.
Lucerys will fly south to Storm's End and treat with Lord Boros Baratheon.
Okay.
Okay, I like it. Listen, it's different because you mean your circumstances, but if you want to make something happen, you make it happen, and you do it in a smart way. You get allies. You know what I'm saying. You deal with your family problems, right? Like, that's what I'm telling
Not
you.
acting off emotion.
Like, yeah, she made mistakes, but nobody's perfect.
You must take no part in any fighting. Swear it to me now. Under the eyes of the Seven.
Jason, Luke, y'all be good boys, okay? Don't make no mistakes.
No, she's definitely a good mom.
Because you could be a good mom, but it's also about the kids too. You know, they have their own personality, so I'm just hoping that they do the right thing.
But the parent, how a parent acts influences that too.
Lord Boros is an eternally proud man. You'll be honored to host a prince of the realm and his dragon.
I like that. Instilling confidence into her sons.
I expect you will receive a very warm welcome.
Yes, Mother. Your Grace.
Oh, that was so cute. Bro, did Jon Snow have blonde hair?
I know someone mentioned that, but I don't know. It's because like every time they show Targaryens, they showed the white hair. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume like even if because her mom didn't have white hair.
Who mom?
Rhaenyra mom.
What are you talking about?
Rhaenyra mom?
Emma
Yeah.
definitely had white hair. Anyway, the point I'm saying is that her sons, as much as they, don't have the look, like Corley said,
That doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It's about the names. And like how I'm seeing right now, it's about how you go about it.
Yeah.
In my opinion. That's why I agree with it. Hey.
So he's going the... Well, Daemon's always been like that. He's always...
Oh my goodness. Pause. Who is this big boy? Okay, what?
I was saying, Daemon's always went this... He always went a route of doing what he wants, regardless of who's in power. And honestly, too, I feel like he was kind of waiting for this moment, too.
Of course Daemon was waiting for this moment, duh. Of course, that's why he was so hype.
I mean, he was still sad, but like, it still gives him an opportunity.
Please, come on.
What? Oh yeah, because what if it's a setup?
I just really hope.
Because apparently they also pledged to
really
Aegon.
hope Jace and Luke make it back.
Wow. Why did it look like that? And who dragon is there?
He's in Storm's End, so who dragon is that? Am I mistaken? Oh my gosh. See, and of course it's Luke that's here. And Aemon doesn't like
Right.
That's who dragon it was. I'm wondering because the dragon did look
Right,
big.
that's what I'm saying, like...
See, this is why I didn't want to happen.
Yeah, this is not good.
The House of the Dragon does not seem to know who rules it. What's your mother's message?
Oh gosh, this is bad. No, this is not good.
He is not... Yeah.
This is not good, y'all.
Because honestly, he has the bigger dragon too.
Go home, pup. And tell your mother that the Lord of Storm's End is not some dog that she can whistle up at need to set against her foes.
But remember what his mom said.
Wait! My Lord Strong. No. I want you to put out your eye.
What the heck?
They put a marble?
Yeah, I guess that does look a marble.
No, come on, Jace, go home.
Give me your eye, or I will take it, bastard!
Oh my.
I'll not have blood shed beneath my roof.
Right.
Take Prince Lucerys back to his dragon. Now.
He's crazy. I don't care. He got his first of all, his eye is missing because of himself. Like, I don't care. It is his fault.
Cause he didn't have to steal.
He was doing too much. That's what he got. I don't care. But I was saying, remember what?
Sophie, relax.
I was
Let
just
him
trying
get
to say
home
something
first.
real quick. Okay, you're right. I was just saying, remember what his mom said was gonna happen if they don't listen? Yeah, this is not good. I'm not gonna lie. Like, should he really be flying in this weather?
Well, it's not even that far. Just like book it home, bruh.
We don't know how far it was. Oh my gosh.
That is insane. We already knew he was following them. I know.
I know. That's dang. It's like the size different.
That's what I know.
That is ridiculous.
This dragon is bigger.
He's the one who said it was fine when he lost the eye, and now he being passive aggressive.
He lied. Of course, Sophie, he lied. Of course, he still feels like Luke did that. Like, you know.
He did that to himself.
Oh, okay. Luke, just go home.
No, I don't think he did that. He said, "No, Eric, serve me."
Oh crap! He above the storm. That's tough.
Oh, was. No way! They left us hanging like
I swear
that.
to gosh. Oh please! I swear if it would have cut off. I swear if it would have cut off.
I can't wait that there.
Where?
What the freak?
There is no. First off, let's not act like we didn't hear Aemon say, "No, Vhagar, no." He did not want to just kill him. If that's just what happened, that was just the dragon's doings. Both of the dragon's doings. But then why was he?
Well, I feel like Aemon should have never went out there.
Oh my gosh,
He
bro.
went out there toying with him for
He
what?
He did. You're right. He definitely
like,
did.
there was no point for that. That was. Yeah, now Rhaenyra's alright. We about to burn him. Okay, I'm gonna stop with that. But listen.
That was amazing.
Listen.
That
all
was
I'm gonna say
amazing.
is
That
Alicent
was-
didn't raise her kids well.
She didn't.
Because
wow,
you
that
see
was amazing.
Rhaenyra, she told her kids, listen, don't go as warriors, go as messengers. You know, he was not even trying to fight. And like I said, Aemon went out there toying with him after he left. There was no point for that. So to me, regardless,
Why did you say Aemon?
Aemon.
It's not wrong with it. It's just you really emphasize it. You're
It's
like
just-
Aemon.
It's just like I feel like he put himself in that position because you went out there following him.
He did.
For what?
He went out of
There
his
was-
way
right, it was
to
no
follow
point.
him home.
So
He-
regardless if he's like, dang, I didn't want that to happen, what was the point then?
He definitely.
What was the point of messing around with him?
He definitely caused.
Just like he did the first time when he lost his eye. Always looking for trouble.
He definitely. You're right. He definitely caused the altercation. You know, as much as he didn't want Luke to die, he didn't cause. I mean, he did cause the altercation for them to even be doing that in the first place.
He caused it twice. He almost tried to do something when he was in there, and he did something after he left.
And that just goes to show how this show is going right now. Because now you see Rhaenyra, she sees it like, okay, Aemon went out and killed my son. That's how she's gonna see it.
But I mean, I feel like so.
And then now, I know, but she's gonna see it straight like that. Like he went out and just like that. So now,
but
she's gonna have, listen, he didn't. He didn't just go and kill him. He caused something for something to happen like that. He didn't just straight up kill him, but she's gonna see it like that.
But that's what his intention still came off of though. So But I get what you're saying.
So why do you keep saying other stuff if you get what I'm saying?
Because I just feel like you're
Anyway,
I feel like you're not putting enough emphasis on how Aemon was just being the a-hole.
He just killed him. So now
it just sounds like you're defending him a bit, and I don't like that.
Now it's over. So now it was all we was talking about Rhaenys and Corlys and even Daemon looking like the ones that's gonna be like, no, not Rhaenys, but the men looking like, all right, let's start this war. And Rhaenyra was kind of like, now we go see and what I'm saying, we will see her be the one trying to act because she was just trying to defend. But now she sees that as a sign of attack.
Well, let me be honest. From my perspective, right? From my perspective in watching this show, from a show's perspective, not from a real life, a show's perspective, I feel like when you're in a situation like this, you how do I explain this? Rhaenyra is in the position where she has to go up and beyond to get what she wants. She's not gonna get anywhere by just trying to go in all easy. And that's why I said, I get where Daemon was coming from. Even him saying that's how Targaryen rules with the dragons. I mean,
and
he's
choking her.
I didn't approve of that part. I was just saying the overall fact that, when it comes down to Targaryens ruling and how they get their way, or overall, when it comes down to you're trying to defend yourself against a matter, you can't go in all nice. That's just the truth. It really, listen, we seen it even in Game of Thrones. It don't get you anywhere. But at the same time, it's if Rhaenyra act out, it's kind of oh, you're not supposed to do that. But I don't want to compare it to Game of Thrones, but it was the same thing with Daenerys. It's she was going about it the ethical way. And then when it got to the last point, it's so I feel that's kind of what's building up for Rhaenyra. First, there's a war against her from being heir when her dad placed her there. Listen, the Hightowers did that on themselves. They caused the war. Rhaenyra didn't cause no war. Right. Okay, she had kids. They're bastards. And at the end of the day, she was supposed to be queen. And they went out their way to remove that. So in my opinion, they started it. Then after that happened, they sent Otto basically threatening them to bend the knee.
That was a threat.
And then on top of that, think back to how happy Otto was even when Aemon lost the eye when they had the biggest dragon. Because to them it's well, it don't matter because if they don't listen, they can defend themselves the best because they got the biggest dragon. And you kind of see that with what just happened with Rhaenyra's son. So in my opinion, I don't feel like Daemon was going about it in he was going about it in a F them way. But at the same time too, it's if you don't show up with fire first, I mean, just be real. Why would they listen to Rhaenyra? They prolonged it to this far and she's not queen. So why would they even try to make some type of why would they try to make things equal with Rhaenyra when they already did all this so she wouldn't be heir anyway?
Of course. So, right.
That's my opinion on that.
I wanted to go back to when I was saying about how Otto's from his perspective, how he seems right. Because at the end of the day, Rhaenyra, this whole thing about Viserys saying Aegon should be king, I was saying that they're completely wrong because they misheard it. Alicent knows he didn't really mean that. She's just trying to drag it on. Otto fed into it, this and that. I get that that's wrong. I was just saying that they took that to their advantage and they acted on it really fast. That's all I was saying. So based on all that, and then Aegon doing the crown and all the ceremony stuff, that's what I was calling the right way based on the system, based on how they think they're going about it. Because they think they're doing it the right way. But I didn't finish my point. But they're not doing it the right way.
I don't think
because that's not what Viserys said. That's what I was trying to explain.
I think it was a plot. I feel like at the end of the day, Otto was been plotting regardless.
Of course, but that's what I was saying. He tries to act political. Just like Alicent. Literally tries to act political, like I was saying, and then it's like, let's just say Viserys said it because Alicent knows he didn't say that or he didn't mean it. But they're like, oh, let's just say it. Yeah, come on.
I know, but
Let's just
how
say
is it going about it in the political way if you're literally going against the
You
political
didn't hear me.
head?
I said trying. I said
know,
acting like
but
you're doing it a
I
political
know,
way.
but I'm just saying, like, the fact that they even feel like they're, like, the fact that they think they're, the fact that Allison and Otto think what they're doing is right because they're going about it in the political way still shows how ignorant they are, because there's nothing about what they're doing is political. Because at the end of the day, what Viserys said is what Viserys said, and they was building up against that for their own selves. Why do you keep... I mean, I get it. You know, I can't even be mad because I get you're trying to look at it from both perspectives.
I'm trying to look at it from Rhaenyra because remember what she just said? I mean, remember what she just did? Turn around now, and what I just said earlier? Like, the political way is, getting allies and making agreements.
Rhaenyra was doing it politically at first.
Let me finish my point. I'm not just talking about both sides. I'm talking about the whole story. When you do something political, do you win? I don't think so.
No. It's depending, though.
I don't think so.
I think it's depending if you're at the advantage or not. I feel like when you're not on that... I don't think so. I feel like if you're not on... Like, basically, people... I see people saying this in the comments, or like even when Allison told Rhaenyra, like, well, you're already a woman, you know, they already won't accept that as being heir. Like, you shouldn't be doing things that will further disapprove your claim. That's the issue. I feel like she was already at a disadvantage simply because she's a woman. Because I feel like if she was a man, none of this would have been happening, like, at all whatsoever. And even if something like this was to happen because well, no, none of that would have happened because if she was a boy, then Viserys wouldn't be worried about having an heir. The point what I'm making is that at the end of the day, I feel like when you're at a disadvantage, you can't go about it the political way. It's not going to work, like, at all. And it forces you to use... I think I see what you're saying. I feel like it forces you to use the power that you don't really have to use.
And I think both sides have did that because both sides have been at a disadvantage. That's all I'm saying.
How was Allison them ever at a disadvantage?
What
it was
you mean?
easier
Because
no, it's not. It was easier for them to be like, oh yeah, Viserys had a son, just put him as king. That's the first son he had. It's easier to do that than to still support the claim of Rhaenyra being heir because she's a woman. So there was never at a disadvantage. There was never at a disadvantage. The minute
they were at a disadvantage because, and no, I'm not saying they had the right to, but they are at a disadvantage because they have no right to have anyone on the throne in general. So in their perspective, they feel like...
What does that have to do with anything, though?
Because they feel like they should be there when they're not supposed to be. So they feel like they're at a disadvantage, too.
F they disadvantage.
That's what I'm trying... But that's what I'm saying, though.
Isn't even... You can't compare them as being a disadvantage, though, because to me, it's like... You're not supposed to be there, so
I said they think they're at a disadvantage.
There is, but to me, it's like there is no disadvantage because you're not supposed to be there.
Are you? They think they're at a disadvantage.
No, they're just abusing. Otto just abused his power. That's all that happened.
I didn't say they are.
When
I said they
Viserys'
think.
wife died, he said, "Oh, let me get my daughter to lay up with the king so my grandkids could be in power." That's all it was. That's all it was. If Emma never died, I mean, none of this would have been happening.
I'm done.
And honestly, too,
does it really all go back to that?
But it's not even just that. Viserys should have never married Alicent. That was also his issue too. If Viserys got with Corley's daughter, none of this would have been happening.
If Viserys would have named somebody else the heir, none of this would have been happening.
None of this would have been happening if he married Corley's daughter, for a fact.
Okay, that's true too.
For a fact. And even though, like, I saw someone in the comments like, well, Viserys dodged a bullet because the girl that got with Daemon, which was Corley's daughter that was supposed to marry Viserys, only had daughters. First of all, you don't know, genes work differently. She could have did something with Viserys and popped out a son. But regardless, is that at the end of the day, before he had a kid with Alicent, he already named Rhaenyra as heir. So my thing is, at the end of the day, people went lengths to go against that, and that's why there's war. There's not war.
I get you're proving your side, yes.
So,
and I actually agree with it because I feel like they're wrong. Yeah. I just like to explain both sides, but I'm on. We're on the same side.
Yeah.
Like I'm on.
And honestly,
Rhaenyra's side at the end of the day. If I had to pick one,
if Rhaenyra start burning stuff.
But right, I was actually gonna get to that point about the whole war thing because now the show has shown it's showing us that now we're at a stage where it's both sides and it's almost conflicting, but in our case, not really, because I feel like there's a clear person that deserves to be, you know. But on the show perspective, it can be conflicting because there could be different sides. And we're seeing everybody prepare for battle. We saw Daemon get, his dragon. We saw Rhaenyra turn around. She's ready and stuff like that. And honestly, I don't think the green side is gonna expect that. I want to see how they're gonna react to that because, like it showed, Aemon definitely had the intention of hurting or paying a debt with the eye. But Sylvie, I promise you, I do not think his intention was to kill that boy.
I don't think they care. And the reason why I'm saying
once that happens,
the reason
and he gets back home, Sophie, how do you think they're gonna react? They're gonna be like, "Oh my god!"
I know they're gonna react bad, but a part of me also feels like the reason why the green side isn't gonna care is because at the end of the day, they feel like they know that they were bastards, and to them is like, well, they had from the them, they want to be so political.
Okay, what about Alicent?
I don't think Alicent's gonna care either.
You really don't think Alicent's gonna care at all?
No.
You think she will really?
No, I don't think she's gonna care. She might have a reaction, but reaction doesn't mean she actually cared. Because if she actually cared about her kids, if she actually cared about Rhaenyra kids, she would have never allowed her sons to have that. No, I still don't think she cared. Look at the way she acting. They ain't even giving her no screen time because she embarrassed. But anyway,
what?
I don't think Alicent is going to be like, oh my gosh, you killed him. It's going to be more like, man, why would you make a stupid decision like that?
No, I know.
But that's what I mean, though.
Yes, I think that's going to happen,
But that's not her caring. That's more like, dang, that was a stupid decision. But I don't think she cared either.
That's what I meant. I meant care about starting stuff.
Knowing how political she is,
right.
She don't feel like they had a right anyway to be anywhere near the throne. So him dying don't realistically affect her. It affects her in a way like now it's going to start more trouble. I would say she don't have no emotions to her sons.
That's which I feel like is true. Even though she may, it may be some love there. Her reaction
what would
is going to be...
If he was alive.
I know. Right, what would Viserys say, y'all, if he was still alive?
Well, none of this would have been happening.
Not right. He was the last sign of peace. But boom, Alicent, Otto, the whole green side. Maybe Alicent may try to rekindle something, but I was trying to get to the point of no matter how they act and how Alicent acts and the green side act, and they may be like, oh, something's starting. It doesn't matter because now Rhaenyra is mad. That's what I was going to say. I think it's all over. I think the whole trying to be cool and trying to be this and that is over because not just that decision that Aemon made, but that's a crucial decision that now have turned it and made it all speed up.
He just flipped the switch.
Yeah, clash. So yeah. Oh man, I wonder how Luke is gonna. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
bro.
Well, Luke, he seems more of the. He reminds me of like Jon Snow, where
Robb Stark.
When you said Robb Stark.
Yeah, Robb Stark.
No.
The younger version.
No, Robb Stark. No.
Yeah, wait, that's his name, right? Robb.
The one who made the stupid decision marrying somebody.
But he kind of reminds he's still young,
No, he don't give off Robb Stark to me.
So you think he gives off Jon?
Yes, Jon Snow.
All right.
I feel like he gives
Snow.
Yeah, I feel like he gives off Jon Snow in my personal opinion.
Luke, right? I mean, Jace, right?
Honestly, don't get mad at me, guys. I'm a little confused.
No. Jace is the older one. Luke is the one that apparently he's gone.
Yeah.
Jace is the one that's gone. Luke, no. Luke is the one that's gone. Okay, don't relax. Okay, I see you typing. Luke is the one that's gone. Jace is the older one that I said is gonna react. That's what I meant to say. If I said Luke, act like you didn't just hear that.
Of course he's gonna react. That's
right. I meant Jace, and you were saying Jace reminds you of Jon Snow. Is that what you were saying? The older one.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just making sure because that's what I was talking about.
I know I got the names right. I don't know about him.
Luke. R.I.P. to you. And we will see y'all
on the next one.
Perfect.